Testing 1 2 3. Testing. Okay. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing. Okay. Testing. Me. Okay. I gotta stop doing that. All right, we're cool. We cool. Hello, everyone. XP here. All right, so just getting my bearings for a moment. I had this at 7, but I pushed it back a little further because I needed time for more prep. Excuse me. Needed time for more prep. Kind of feel a little hot in here. Just a moment. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, I finally got my schedule. I meant to do it over the weekend, but I got all myself with Christmas stuff, getting prepped, you know, Christmas this week, everything. It's just like had a lot going on, stuff on my mind, everything. But so far so good. Gotta get some of this stuff. Excuse me. I'm getting started. Getting with the letters. Wow. Okay. Good, good, good. Don't know if it's gonna be just like a quiet evening today. I mean, let me just kind of share my own little thoughts here. So, gotta be honest, today's been rather I wouldn't say like too difficult for me, but sort of a challenge for me personally. I don't really share too much about what goes on in my own personal life, but you know, I've been facing some rather personal challenges. Some of it is coming face to face with what would I like to change differently about myself that will change overall my character, my personality, who I am. What is it that I want to really see change? And what am I going to do to implement it? That's what I've been putting my mind on. There's a lot I've been thinking about. Honestly. I mean, a whole lot I've been thinking about. We got like what? We got this week, next week, and then New Year comes. So it becomes the question of, well, when New Year arrives, what am I gonna do? You know? Yeah, what am I gonna do? Okay. Making sure everything is there. Okay. Checking the system. So it's a question I've been lingering because there are some things I noticed that I do really need to change because, you know, I'm going to next year. I don't want to have certain things about me or certain things that I know that I've done experience remaining the same. I don't want that to be the case. I really don't. I really, 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 really don't. So it's like, it's a very serious question. I got to answer for myself. And that's what I'm tackling throughout these weeks. You know, slowly and steadily as we come to the next year. Now, I'm planning to stream this game for about like an hour and a half to 2 hours. I'm not going to plan to stream very long today because I actually want to have more time with myself. So, you know, I'm only going to have the few hours I have here, and I'm going to eventually get off. So about like an hour and a half to 2 hours straight, I'll play this game. And then I'll move on. Because there's a lot. I mean, honestly, there's a lot I got to take care of. And, you know, I've been helping out with a lot of things at home, wrapping presents, doing things prepared for Christmas. So many stuff, but I know that it's taking me time. It's taking me time. I'll tell you one thing with my channel, what's going on right now. I'm probably going to consider changing things. Like, for example, my book design. I'm actually going to change the way I know my book is all right. The book in front of me in my design, but I'm actually going to upgrade it a little bit. And then, among other things. I do have a nice little thing I'm doing, which is I'm actually creating bits and pieces of my lore. Of my detective self. It's not something too big of a lore or anything. You know, I got like a grandiose thought in my head, but I'm like, okay, let me dial it back. Let me see what would be like the most basic thing about me, my little detective identity that I would want to build around just for fun. And I kind of got like a good, nice summation of what it is and everything, you know. And I know I'm XP StoryGamerZ, but I do have a name that I did came up with. So, you know, this is stuff that I'll eventually be sharing in like little bits of pieces of imagery or videos or something like that. Yeah. So it's like I'm just trying my best to just make sure that I get it working, and because it's like I have it. It's the cool part is I have it written down like if it was like a case file or profile. Here's the name, occupation, like, or here's the identity of the person. But my detective is, I would describe, if I were to give a simple description, is basically I'm a human, but a human spirit / supernatural detective. So I do have certain supernatural or spiritual powers. So that's the key. Part of it is my eyes that I call the Azure of Truth, which is hidden under this mask. And also, among other things, the Halo Scion I have. Now, some of my build or some of my design is kind of near automata inspired because of the face mask, which is like a blindfold. And then the Halo thing around the book, which is actually the same Halo design that was used in Nier Automata. So there are some Nier Automata elements to my figure. But yeah. I love, and you know, I kind of, you know, so I'm like a spirit detective who's human. Kind of like how Yusuke Urameshi. You know, how he's a spirit detective. I'm a spirit detective in a way, but and I'm human. I'm human, and you know, I have certain spiritual powers, supernatural powers myself. So at least that's the basic necessities about me. And that's what I got so far. I mean, part of one of the things I was thinking about was making it to where I'm someone who travels among what I call world layers, which I visit worlds or so, like a world traveler maybe, or I just have one universe, one world that I'm in, and that's it. Either way, you know, I'm just, you know, just exploring like what are the possibilities I want to give my lore details towards. But this is just the basic I'm going with for now until I decide to change or even retcon things or be like, oh, actually, here's a different lore about me. Just kind of take it steady and slow. I'll have something full by the time I get to next year. Kind of getting tired myself. You probably heard some of my... it sounds like you probably heard some of my dialogue about like, oh, I'm going to have this stream for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. If you heard me talk that little banter, because I was like, I've gotten so much stuff I've been dealing with, so much things within my time where I'm like, yeah, I'm probably not gonna be on this stream for too long, so so I probably get done in like an hour and a half to 2 hours at least. All right, so I'm just gonna switch the screen right now anyway. Yeah, that Mouser, Mouser over there. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. So, you know, I'm being true to my time. And, you know, there's times when I want to go long and long, but it's like I'm looking at my time. Don't worry, I'll get things back up. I'm looking at my time, but it's like, do I really want to spend much longer like I've done before? Like, do I want to go as very long? I'm like, not really. I'm still running tests. I still have to check on my Lies of P file to see if it came back. Still got to check up on that. Once I do, then I'll know if it actually is fine. If it's not and it doesn't come back, then unfortunately I have to start back over. At least I know where I last left off, and that was the battle against Geppetto. But unfortunately, it's one of those. Unfortunately, it's that kind of game with those kind of problems. It's like, wow, that's a high risk game without the backup, without the cloud without backupping your files or anything, without your backing up your save. That's a huge risk to lose everything you fought for. That's like, are you kidding me? I have this save file, you mean to tell me it's gone? Like, all that hard work because of some update, you know, or this or that. It's like, that's crazy. And it is. Yeah, so you know, I'm starting right now, so probably be okay. So now it's like 9:15, so probably around 10ish, 10 to 10:30. I'll wrap up. Coming around there, my time zone. Now, last time I checked, remembering all that happened. Apparently the sister of that one guy found out because the one who attacked her brother was was Velvet Pro herself. She did it. And so they got Magalu in like but it looks like Magalu is willing to share info. It's willing to all that kind of stuff. So we gotta go back to Hello House. Yeah, so we gotta head back. Yeah, I haven't been on the Discord today, but all the stuff I was having to attend to today. But how are things going, Haseo? I did take a quick look before when I was starting my stream, so you got some more Blue Archive characters, I see. I can close that. I figured it was like a desktop audio. I let the desktop audio channel open, my bad. It's alright, we got it. Yeah, the Blue Archive. I saw like you got like at least 2 or 3 Blue Archive characters. Oh, by the way. Nice. Got it? Good. And pulls out the good stuff, huh? Can't wait to pull out more of them, buddy. Yeah, I want to see the other characters like Maggie Lou in action and all that. What was I gonna say? Yeah, what was I gonna say? Hold up. Look, my thing is a little slow. Hello, testing. Okay, testing. Okay. I don't know if you heard, maybe you have or maybe you hadn't, but there was 2 dress Hina and swimsuit for Buki. Yeah. There was a certain, I guess there was a certain collab that was supposed to be done with some VTubers and some like from the that one guy, was it Giguk, Sea Dog VA, Iron Mouse, and Zentraya. There was supposed to be apparently a collab with them and Blue Archive, but it got canceled because of there was a lot of audience concern, or fan base concern, if you will. So you didn't hear about it, yeah. And I think, from what I gather, the details, because people were sharing, someone was sharing a clip on Twitter. So apparently, it may have something to do with what Sea Dog VA said regarding a certain figurine during the Trash Taste podcast or whatever you call it. It has something to do with that, like a Sea Dog VA's comment towards that. At least that's what was hinted at. Nice. Yeah. At least that's one of the clues or one of the possibilities there. It could be other reasons, like something that happened with the Streamer Wars with Iron Mouse. That could be a thing, but I think it was mostly what happened with what Sea Dog VA said about the figurine involving Blue Archive character or something. Yeah, more or less, yeah. I don't know if it's like the 100% reason as to why. Yeah, I don't know if it's the 100% reason why, but like it could be part of it. I don't mind fighting them. I don't mind getting experience points along the way and stuff. Oh, who are these people? Hey.
清涼から告知があった。ゴーマを町に呼び込もうとした魔女の公開処刑を行うそうだ。
そんな悪い奴がいるのね。
町には近づかない方がいい。テレサ様がよく使われる手だ。悪党の仲間を追い出すため。
Oh yeah, there you go.
悪党はお互い様でしょ。
だから忠告した。テレサ様は一等タイマシのトップクラスだ。悪いことは言わん。今のうちに逃げろ。
魔女ってマギルーだよ
な。清涼に気づかれたわね。抜け道も見つかったと思った方がいい。
船の手配ももう無理だな。
手配できないなら 奪えばいい。
奪うって。ヘラビーサの船をか、こっちは2人だぞ。
まだ協力できるやつがいる。
ダイルか。
あいつは航海士だって言ってた。仲間にできれば一石二鳥よ。
そうかもしれんが、マギルーはどうする？
それは声量次第ね。
It's like, leave Maggie behind. And it's
ナイ
like,
ルの洞窟に行くわよ。
すまん、マギルー。成仏しろよ。
we're in the Dial's cave. Yeah, the Dial guy. Yeah. I'm actually curious if I go over here. Probably gonna be blocked, but I just want to see anyway. Yeah, so it's blocked. But saved. Just a sec. Just trying to find something. That's good. You got all that, bro. Trying to find. Oh, here it is. Yeah, that was something I was trying to find. Found it. Okay. Yeah, that's my voice thing is a little slow. Hello. Hello. Okay, there we go. Yeesh Louise. Okay. Yeah, that's awesome. You got the main banner characters there.
行くわよ。効果で生きる呪い。ここだ。食らい尽くす。そこ呪い。空は絶頂撃。逃しはしない。インフェルノブルー。生きれるか。効果陣。呪い。空は絶頂撃。話にならないわね。
お前って徹底してるよな。
何が？
行動がだよ。ダイルを利用し商船組合を脅しマギルーを見捨てる。自覚してるだろ。
別に見捨ててない。気にしてないだけよ。
やっぱり徹底してるな。
よくわからないやつだけど、マギルーはそう簡単には殺せないわよ。第一、あいつはこっちの手の内を全部清涼にばらしてるはず。
それはそうかもな。
だからあいつも知らない手札が必要なのよ。例えば死んだはずのゴーマとかね。
さて歯をもうひと研ぎして仕上げておくか。ブレードの手入れはしてるのか。なんなら一緒に研いでやるぞ。
いい。命綱を気安く人に預けるなと教わったから。
おう、なかなかいい師匠に巡り合ったんだな。俺が研ぐ必要はないが、手入れはこまめにしておけよ。教えるまでもないだろうが、研いだ後はクローブ油を塗って羊毛で拭くようにな。
それも教わったわ。
Taught so many things
弟を殺して。
by a man who killed her brother, man. That stings.
刀のサビにしてやるぜ。
効果軸呪い。ここだ。食らい尽くす。効果軸とどめ。ラパティレイブ邪魔よ。効果軸好きにさせん。せい呪い。せい効果軸呪い。
生きれるか。
効果軸そこを抜け。そこだ。食らい尽くす。
見切れるか。一の方。
効果で空は絶衝撃。
好きにさせん。捕らえられまい。捕らえられまい。
呪い。空は絶衝撃。
見切れるか。捕らえられまい。
効果陣。呪い。空は絶衝撃。
好きにさせん。来い。二の方。
効果陣そこよ。やれやれね。
How much does he yada 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 to say? Hey, Dial, what's up?
なんで戻ってきやがった。
事情が変わった。あんたの襲撃に手を貸すわ。
ずいぶん買って言うじゃねえか。
仕方ないでしょ。ゴーマなんだから。
ちげえね。ゴーマになって初めて笑ったぜ。だがいいのか。自殺行為だぞ。
そうならない作戦がある。今タイマスたちは人質を取って
なら倉庫に通じる抜け道から攻め込めば。
ダメよ。多分敵はそこで待ち伏せている。だから逆をついて正面から切り込む。
そんなのが策か。
正面はおとりよ。 敵を正面に集めたと
A
ころで
feint, you say?
別動隊が抜け道から港を襲い船を確保。正面から切り抜けた隊と合流して船
Ah,
で脱
wait,
出する。
severing converge.
あんたには操船を頼みたい。
一つ聞かせろ。誰が正面から攻める？
Hmm.
もちろん私が。
いいだ
Yeah,
ろう。
I'll be in.
結
Yep.
構は
明日。それまで一休みさせてもらえる？
お好きなように。タールのベッドの寝心地は最高だぜ。
お姉ちゃん。お姉ちゃん。
Oh. Here goes Laphicet.
うなされてたよ。怖い夢でも見た。
Oh, man. Ah. Oh,
す
man.
ごく怖い夢だった。
Well, it happened to the little brother, man.
話してよ。
That's
僕、行かな
that's
きゃいけないん
sad.
だ。
That
行くっ
sucks.
て？
しずめの祠。アーサー兄さんが来いって。
The very moment he leaves.
言っちゃダメ！ライフジェット！
And the binding of fire
あいつは
and
アルトリウスはあんたを！
the painful memories that stir within the mind,
大丈夫か？
enough to keep you awake, tossing and turning. So you finally put an end to it somehow.
なんでもないわ。
Yeah, you could
付
say
き合わな
that.
くても恨まないわよ。別に。
そうはいかん。お前が死んだら恩が返せない。
変わってるわね。
そうかな。だが、俺はこうなんだ。
Hmm.
ベルベット、アルトリウスって誰だ？
Huh. That classic character.
敵よ。弟の。
Yep.
準備は済んだ。ダイルは出口で待ってるはず
Got a
だ。
brief little pause there.
出発しましょう。
He had more to say, but it's just, I think that was just enough. To meet dial at the exit. Okay. We are gonna meet him at the exit.
Mm. よく休めたか？
おかげでね。あれの準備は？
バッチリだ。名前まだ聞いてなかったな。
ベルベットよ。
生き延びたら一緒に出航しようぜ、ベルベット。死んだら墓に名を刻んでやる。
口の悪いやつ。
そりゃ元からだ。
じゃあ行くか。ヘラビーサを襲撃に。そういえば、あの羅針盤を持って逃げた少年、どこ行っちまったんだろうな。
Yeah, that boy.
多分ヘラビーサでしょ。精霊は大麻師に刺激されてるんだから。
となると、襲撃の時に出くわすかもな。
治療してもらった恩があるから切りたくないとでも言うの？
いや、立ちはだかるなら切るだけだ。ただ、
ただ、
礼を言うのを忘れないようにしなきゃな。
そうね。
お前は心が痛まないのか？
別に。精霊はあまり美味しくないって思っただけよ。
Hmm.
おお、精霊はまずいのか。一つ賢くなった。
Wow. Eh. And that's something. Let's save first. Oh, that boy was around that one lady that is pretty much setting this all up. Looks like we're about ready to head into a full confrontation. Let's go. Ooh, we got somebody here that's described. Yurifa Kuryu has been assigned to our agency. They're trying. Nice. Welcome aboard, Yurifa Kuryu. Welcome, Private Eye.
そっちの目
Put
論
you
見
on
通
the
り
case.
来てやったわよ。
Too bad my some reason my alert thing on the screen they usually show up. It would be like a sound and a graphic, but at least my chat informs me. Combo bonus effects. Martial arts, reduced HP cost. Hidden arts, increased chances to inflict that status effects. Malat arts. Increased stagger time. Break soul, increased damage. The break soul effect is especially large, and performing a mystic art after multiple souls will deal devastating amounts of damage. Reduced SA HP cost. Hidden arts, increased chances to inflict status effects. Okay. Wow, break souls, bro. That's cool. Well, we're doing a full frontal assault. Let's go. Yeah, that music. Yep. Let me see. Anything back here? Yeah. Oh, here we go. Time for the full frontal confrontation. As they surround us. I put her in the glasses, that tied up hair.
まさか助けに来てくれるとは。あなし、意外にいいゴー
Oh,
マ
hey,
だったんじゃ
Maggie.
な。あなたが監獄島を脱したゴーマですか。
だったら
オスカーを傷つけた罪、楽に死ねると思うな。
Whatever you say, miss. Alright.
かかってきなさい、タイマスども。
義によって助出しする。
その女の左手に注意なさい。
いいのかと。捕らえられまい。せや。水きたれ。捕らえられまい。捕らえられまい。
効果軸、とどめアンビバレンス。
Whoa! That's tight. Another move discovered.
そこよ、効果陣、効果陣。次、そこよ、そこだ。食らい尽くす。どうした、この程度か。アンビバレンス。
止めてみてろ。
Yeah, like this. I love this. Every minute of this.
邪魔よ。
I love every minute of it. Wait, is it? Which characters? Yeah, L2, R2. That's what I was thinking. Might be doing it wrong.
全
That's
タ
alright.
イマシを集結させよう。 攻めを緩めるな。一気に押し込め。
Ah, distance. Thank you. I'm all too far. What am I doing? That's right. Get him.
捕らえられまい。捕らえられまい。捕らえられまい。
そこどけ。そこだ。食らい尽くす。とどめアンビバレンス。
大した生命力ですが、すぐに後悔させてあげましょう。2号。
Oh boy, here we go. Whoa. Got blasted with the fire.
自分でとどめを刺せないのか、臆病者。
挑発には乗りません。お前の左手は油断ならない。それに汚らわしいゴーマの処理に道具を使うのは当然でしょう。
じゃあ私も道具を使うわ。縁石に硫黄と油。
それ爆発する。貴様、
Looks like my codex is keeping record of that.
六郎
And a kick to your face.
わしも連れて行け。
Uh,
何をしている。
like just ran right out of there.
船が港が
Free and everything.
もう一枚よ
She's free. Of course she
二頭
is.
タイマシは消化に当たれ。
I really will definitely want to get to know more about the Maggie Lou character. I like learning a lot of these different characters in these type of games, especially the Tales of series games. I love learning like different characters now. You got a
準備
personality.
はできてるぜ
Oh no! Just got hit. Oh boy.
逃がさない。
There's that one boy. There's both of them.
見切れるか。
なんと卑劣な手を。
ゴーマに説教は通じないわよ。
ならばその命で償え。と風よ。無駄です。
捕らえられまい。
自分に刺さりますね。効果です。呪い空は絶頂で刺さりますね。食らいなさい。効果です。呪い空は絶頂でそこだ。食らい尽くせ。
捕らえられまい。
そこだ。食らい尽くせ。そこついや。効果です。呪い空は絶頂でこのね。
見切れるか。
Oh.
呪いついや。そこだ。食らい尽くす。無駄です。呪いとどめアンビバレンス。効果だ。
見切れるか。
効果だ。呪いかかりますね。そこだ。食らい尽くす。効果です。とどめアンビバレンス。効果です。食らいなさい。効果です。効果です。
捕らえられまい。
無駄です。
見切れるか。見切れるか。
かかりましたね。効果です。届きなさい。
Whoa.
食らいなさい。効果です。呪い。かわしますか。効果します。届きなさい。かわしますか。入る。
捕らえられまい。好きにさせん。捕らえられまい。
そこだ。
Come on.
呪い。とどめアンビバレンス。
Rip and tear.
効果です。効果です。呪い。そこだ。食らい尽くす。届きなさい。効果です。そこよ。呪い。とどめアンビバレンス。負けるわけには。一頭タイマシ。テレサの名において命じます。
Wow.
やりなさい。2
Oh, interesting fight.
号。そやつ自爆する気じゃぞ。
Oh, get the kid away, man. Oh, she shows up.
あなたがゴーマだったとは。涙目タイマシか。
The crybaby exorcist. Oh, wow.
まずいぞ。一頭二人相手は。
命令よ。あいつらを吹き飛ばせ。さもないとあんたを食らう。
Uh-oh. Yeah, there we go. Oh, no, there we go. I thought he was gonna blow us up. Okay, yeah. Oh, we're taking the boy with us.
なんなんだ奴ら何の恨みがあってこんなこと終わりだヘラビーサーもう
よくも。
なんというゴーマだ。清涼本部アルトリウス様に報告しなければ。
I need some coffee for this. Boris, I want some coffee. Thank you. Oh, okay, cool. We got some new arts. Titles earned. Nice. Some enemies increase in strength. If a certain other enemy is present on the battlefield, this effect is called a power link. You can break power links by defeating the appropriate enemies. Power links often appear on reinforcements, so don't underestimate your foes, even if they are low level. Yeah, the key of any strategy is always have a good backup. At least that's how you learn when you're working with computer data and save files and all that kind of stuff.
若干おまけがついたが。
おまけ？ベルベットのおやつ代わりにはちょうど良さそうじゃな。おやつ。
冗談だからな。
うん。それが命令なら。
いいのか連れて行って。
この子の実は役に立つ。やばくなったら捨てればいいわ。じゃあの精霊なんて道具みたいなもんじゃし。なあ、ニガー
？Tools. Seems to me the kid follows in order. That means whatever that order may be, even if it's from the enemy. Perhaps this is a case of classical conditioning, or maybe some type of conditioning beyond the typical raising of a child. Let's see. That's all he says. Thank you from using your Denor bottle here. Interesting.
Yeah, 景気よく燃えたの。あれでは追ってくるのは無理じゃろうな。
Very interesting gal.
港は壊滅。町自体復興できるかどうか。あんた、清涼にどこまで喋ったの？美貌の魔女が極悪非道なゴーマにさらわれていびられるエピソード2怒りの紛るまでじゃ。What? よくわかるわ。奴らが処刑しようとした気持ち。
Literally straight anime lingo. Already starting to like her already. I look forward to putting on episode 3. Magalu and the Tears of the Demon Lord. Tears of the Demon Lord. Oh, okay. Anime fan lingo. You know, if you're anime, you got like long episode titles. That's another thing about it. Anime. Even episodes got some nice titles too.
全く手が足りん。急いで方角を確認して倉庫の荷も固定しないと。とりあえず帆は張ったが、ロープの結び方はこれでいいのか？
多分。ほどけなきゃ問題ないわ。
Well, most anime have like long titles. Some of them have like short, but you know, it's like different kinds of titles. Anyway, I'm pretty good at cutting stuff.
目的地はローグですよ。よろしくね。
わかってるが、この人数で船を動かすのはきついぜ。どっかで船員を雇わねえとな。それに、このまま進めば。
ベルベット、方角はどうだ
Ah, yes. That very, it was like some sort of compass thing or something? Yeah, she's holding it in the wrong way, yeah. Hmm.
ベルベット、
問題ないわよ。あんた、名前は？2号。
It's number 2.
本当の名前
Yeah.
あるでしょ
Your real name, kid. Don't have one.
持ってみる
And kind of wonder how they
命令なら
Treat
どうしたいか
these
聞いてるんだけど答えるのが命令
it seems to me it's just order, order, order.
そうよね命令すれば自爆だってするのがあんたたち
Right.
それが精霊やっぱり道具か
Sheesh Louise, bro.
なら余計な口聞かないで
Oh, crap. They dropped in the water.
あの旗は
Went overboard. I freed pirate crew.
バッチリ狙いをつけられたるぞ海の上でやり合うのは
It's been a while since I heard the name Ifreed. Tales of Vesperia reference. In fact, Ifreed, I think, was mentioned like some of the different Tales of
他
games.
で迎
actually.
え撃つ
So ironic that I'm hearing that name again. With the girl Patty in Tales of Vesperia, it's Ifreed turned into a little girl. And then Ifreed got mentioned in other games.
本当にゴーマの集団だ。これは使えるかもな。
ゴーマと知ってやるか。イカれた奴らだな。陸の上なら容赦はせんぞ。
命令よ2号こいつらを蹴散らせ
おっと相手は俺たちじゃないぜ。
Hey, it's another character that's about to be introduced to the party later. Well, at least now right now we're now being introduced to him. The fighter guy.
俺だ。
Huh.
精霊
Got some earth magic capabilities there, buddy.
死神だ。
The Reaper. Nice.
捕らえられろ。
何なのこいつは
精霊が海賊をやってるのか。
剣に相当にしよう。ペンデュラム使いはいないようだ。
食らい尽くすとどめスカーレットエッジ
好きにさせん。封じ好きにさせん。
ほら、行くぜ。
効果陣セン
生きれるか。
やばいか。
一の方生きれるか。
効果陣
捕らえられまい。
効果陣
こいつはどうだ。
生きれるか。捕らえられまい。
効果陣
おいぜ。逃がせよ。
好きにさせん。
効果
行くぜ。
一の方封じ封じ。
逃がせよ。
効果陣
こいつはどうだ。
捕らえられまい。二の方
逃がせよ。
効果陣セン
行くぜ。
効果陣効果陣
一の方生きれるか。
Not bad. Can't wait to have you as an ally.
合格だ。力を貸せ。
はずいぶん勝手な言い草ね
Nice.
エラビーサを燃やした奴らほどじゃない。
知ってて試したのか
ついでに助けて。
Obviously informed.
あのまま進めばボーティガンの開門に潰されていた。
あんたらミッドガンド領に向かってるんだろ。それにはこの先の海峡を通らなきゃならない。けどそこは王国の要塞が封鎖してるんだ。文字通り巨大なもんでね。
Interesting.
そんな要塞が
I'm just waiting for the punchline statement.
俺たちも開門を抜けたいが戦力が足りない。協力しろ。
That's what I was
海賊
waiting
の言うこ
for.
とを真に受けるほどバカじゃない
自分の目で確かめるか。いいだろう。命を捨てるのも自由だ。
The choice hazard. You either stick around with them or risk your destruction not prepared for what's ahead.
なんじゃ断ってもいいのか
お前たちはお前たちで、俺たちは俺たちでやる。それだけのことだ。
Business, business,
けど
model
副
to
長
model.
一人じゃやっぱり俺たちも一緒に。
足手まといだ。お前らは計画通りバンエルティア号を動かせ。
That's the name of their ship. Von Eltia. Well, this is nice. Malic arts offer powerful wide area attacks and healing skills will require time to cast. Their damage is affected by the user's art attack and a target's art defense. Holding the button assigned to a Malic art will alter the timing at which it is unleashed. Malic arts can be chained into combos. Higher combo counts reduce the casting time, so it can be effective. Oh, higher combo counts reduce it. Okay, to lead into them with martial and hidden arts. Cancel a Malic art by tapping L1 twice. Ah, yes, the canceling part. The stronger the foe, the lower the chance of inflicting added effects. But there are ways to improve these chances. For example, exploit enemy weaknesses. Try to inflict status ailments on stunned enemies. Try to stun enemies afflicted by status ailments. Lower enemies' abilities and try to inflict the corresponding status ailments. Use break souls and other methods of guard breaking. You possess the Daredevil's Ventite and earn high grade in consecutive battles. In the same location on normal and higher difficulties, a rare, highly dangerous enemy may enter the fray. Oh boy. They are called dire foes. Because other foes are invincible in their presence, they are a challenge to defeat, but they can be fled from. Achieve victory against these fearsome opponents and you will earn valuable items, piles of gold, and tons of grade. Dire foes appear more often if the battle difficulty is higher. Art has 5 times the chance of normal. More grade has been earned. Based on the average across recent battles, more battles have been fought in the area. Searching areas you have outgrown may be helpful as well. Interesting. Keep saying that. I have to take a look around. Where's that save point? The save point is probably up there.
ダイル、ボーティガンの開門ってのはそれほどのものなのか？
警備艦隊付きの大要塞だ。何よりでっけえ門がついててな。あれを閉じられたら戦艦だって突破は無理だ。
海峡を避けて王都へ行く航路は？
あるにはあるが、外洋を大回りすることになる。無理に進んでも遭難するだけだ。
あんたたち何をする気なの？
言った通り開門を抜けるのさ。手伝わない奴にはこれ以上言えないね。
できるの？
副長ならやってくれる。
ずいぶん信頼してるんだな。あいつは精霊だろ？
そんなの関係ない。副長はうちの船長が認めた男なんだ。
あんたたちなら海峡を避けて航海できるでしょ。
今は無理だ。前の襲撃で仲間と羅針盤をやられちまったからな。
羅針盤？
何より俺たちは海賊だ。行く手を塞がれたからって引き下がれるかよ。
それが海賊か。利害は一致してる。海賊たちと手を組むしかなさそうね。
まあ進むも破滅、引くのも無理なら抜け道にかけるしかあるまいって。
手伝う気ないくせに。
当然
あの精霊はただものじゃない。まだ力を隠している気が
Yeah,
する。
Maggie is really
の。ボ
something.
ーも同じ精霊じゃろ？何かわからんか？
思惑があるのはお互い様よ。とにかくあいつを追う。
Yeah, because that captain there is like it's very much a mallet. We trust in the skipper. That's all. The skipper's plans makes sense. Okay. All right. Cool. The skipper winning 5 blows. His curse. There's something about his curse. With us, with him and the skipper together, there's nothing we can't do. Can't really enhance anything at the moment. What can we buy? Hmm. Looking on, looking on. What do we got here? Bloodblade +1. Yeah, if I was there to update, couldn't upgrade the other weapons, but that's alright. Some of them I'll eventually, hopefully, be able to. Let's see. It does increase time of 4. Not much of a change. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, different kind of stuff. Yeah, master. How many can't use items reduced by 24%. Nice. Making different decisions. All right, time to save. Oh, wait, hold on.
言っても無駄だろうが、アイフリード海賊団には関わらない方がいいぜ。アイフリードって言えば、どんな船乗りもビビる最強最悪の海賊だ。
ゴーマのくせに情けないこと言うわね。
ゴーマだって怖いもんは怖い。
アイフリードってやつはそんなに強いのか？
そりゃもう傍若無人の喧嘩して人間なのに鬼のように強えって仲間も命知らずの暴れん坊揃いでな。事実王国海軍を何度も返り討ちにしている。それに奴らのバンエルティアンを異大陸まで航海したっていう伝説の船なんだぜ。
おう、なかなか骨のあるやつらみたいだな。
それにしてもやたら詳しいわね。
まあな、アイフリード海賊団の自由奔放さは海の男の憧れでもある。
ふーん。
別にいいだろう。憧れにゴーマも人間もトカゲも関係ねえし。
Yeah, sea lizard. Okay, cool. So a little bit of exchange.
Is いざ参る。
効果撃呪い、そこだ。食らい尽くす。そこや呪い、逃がしはしない。その程度で
封じ
効果陣呪い、空は絶頂撃。そこやその程度で効果陣効果陣せいや効果陣そこだ。食らい尽くす呪い
勝負ありだな。
Each character has 2 or 3 types of abilities: martial arts, hidden arts, and magic arts. Martial arts are effective against enemies with lower defense, and magic arts are better against enemies with lower art defense, while hidden arts are somewhere in between. Changing your battle party based on your enemy's defenses will ensure a victory. Gotcha. Using the Norbot by pressing L2 while you are inside a dungeon. Using the Norbot will teleport you directly to a dungeon's entrance. Gotcha. Stuff like that. Just kind of skimming through.
準備はいいわね。せいや捕らえられまい。逃げた。呪い飛燕連脚草原脚そこよ。捕らえられまい。
Let's look at your arts. Causing trees vibrating. Order, frozen flame. What else? Aid, fire orbs of light and darkness. Forward. Hold L2 with 3 or more souls. Costs 1 soul and halves damage. Oh, okay. See on background recovery. Divide pain. Gotta learn how to use it. Elemental attacks using mana infused paper. Malic arts. A variety of mostly non. Did the game just reveal to me who the boy to me? They really tell me Laphicet before my face. I guess the boy's name is Laphicet, which is ironic because Laphicet is literally the name of the brother of the main gal. Now that it's telling me that, perhaps I'll keep an eye out on that. Variety of mostly non. It didn't tell me everything just yet. It just told me the name of the brother that she had that was sacrificed by Torius. So boy's apparently name is Laphicet. How coincidental. I'm playing as blind, so I'm like, huh. But I'll keep an eye on it. We'll see how once this story unfolds, because it hasn't really told me everything. So let's just see why is that his name is Laphicet. Has Malic arts of all 5 elements, which makes him seem useful in any situation. But he has few options against enemies resistant to non-element attacks. Because he can be very vulnerable at close range, proper movement and positioning is needed to prevent enemies from surrounding him. I see. Okay, Laphicet. He does in kind of way where most of mine's are a bit. Sort of. Interesting. Okay.
そこ呪いそこだ飛燕連脚せいやそこだ食らい容赦は情け一切かけない
Oh, it's because I accidentally pushed a button for that. I think that's probably why. I don't know. But then again, that just shows up. So I know what the no bottle is, but yeah, I guess it. Yeah, some good play.
油断は禁物だぞ。手応えがなさすぎる。
Throw waistcoat, 8 some HP, 30 plus 30. Equipment skill master. Nice. Ah, there he is.
海賊を信じる気になったか。
まさか。けど、要塞を抜けた後、オートまで船と船員を貸してくれるなら協力してもいい。
いいだろう。が、こっちも一つ言っておくことがある。俺は周囲に不幸をもたらす。死神の呪いにかかっている。
Reaper's
1000回
curse,
振っ
you
ても
say.
裏しか出ないほどの悪運だ。要塞を抜けようとした時も5人犠牲が出た。同行すれば何が起こるかわからんぞ。
なぜそんな不利な情報を教えるの？
ゴーマも理不尽に死にたくはないだろう。知った上で来るなら自己責任ということだ。
どうでもいいわ。裏なら自力で表にひっくり返すだけよ。
Heads. Huh.
名は
ベルベット。これは2号。
俺は六郎。よろしくな。
アイゼンだ。
Eisen, huh?
要塞を攻略する策があるんでしょ？聞かせて。
結論から言えば、ボーティガンの守備は鉄壁だ。海から攻めても陸から攻めても落とせない。
おいおい。
いや。なら、同時に攻めれば？
そうだ。まずバンエルティア号で攻撃をかけ、警備艦隊を海峡から引きずり出す。その隙に、俺たちは要塞に侵入し海門を開く。バンエルティア号は艦隊を振り切って海峡に再突入。俺たちを拾って駆け抜ける。
一つ間違えれば全滅だな。
けど、間違えなければ勝ち目はある。
死神同伴でか。
作戦はもう始まっている。行くぞ。要塞の入り口は洞窟を抜けた先だ。
Wielder of Earth and Wind. Yeah, that thing keeps getting activated. You know, I don't think I'm pushing any buttons. Ah, looks like you're part of the team now, huh? Nice. We got the Pugilist. The CQC guy. We got the fist fighter in our team. Whoa, that was tight. Man. Nice.
その力興味があるな。
人に勧める気はないわ。
Martial arts. Mana boosted punches. Malic arts. Elemental attacks centered on wind and earth. While punches may seem like they would have short reach, Aizen's mana powered fist can cover up to mid range, and some might allow him to rush the enemy. His offensive Malic arts are primarily limited to wind and earth elements, but he can also learn arts that provide utility in other ways, like enabling him to quickly traverse the battlefield. Gotcha. Alright, nice. Good stuff, good stuff. I don't know why that keeps getting activated. I didn't even push anything.
刀の錆にしてやるぜ。
効果でそこや。ラッシュストライク。効果でそこや。効果しまった。
蹂躙しろ。覚悟もなしに立ちふさがるな。
Oh, nice. Amber parachutes. Okay. Gotta get them that equipment. Gotta get them all that nice stuff. Okay.
絡み合って
携帯用の着火剤がある。これで燃やせ。
こんなところで火を使って平気？
普通は平気じゃない。だが俺たちはゴーマと精霊だ。
ああ、普通じゃなかったわね。
Roast away.
死神が相手だ。
効果で呪い。しまった。
逃がしたよ。捕らえられまい。捕らえられまい。呪いぜ。
効果で
捕らえられまい。インドランス遅い。さあどうだ。俺が
呪い。せいや。生きった。そこよ。呪い。
逃がしたよ。本敵タイタン。次はドイツだ。蹂躙しろ。
衝撃力。せいや。そこよ。
こいつはどうだ。逃がしたよ。この拳止められはしない。
Nice. I like hearing the Japanese. Dude, the Japanese VA, I love it. There's patch up and there's a patches over here, so I want to check this one.
覚悟もなしに立ちふさがる。
Nice.
ヌテかと思いきやすでに狂気だな。
お前の切り札はいつ見せてくれるんだ。
Awesome. I like the little dialogue that goes on there. Roast it.
「少年、ずいぶんおとなしいな。具合でも悪いんじゃないのか？
もともとこうよ、2号は。
やめろよ。2号なんてかわいそうだろ。
あんたの名前の意味は？
兄弟の6番目で六郎だが。
Son number 6,
それと同じよ。
technically.
同じじゃないだろ。
Huh. The boy notices something. Oh. Already went ahead. Careful there, kid.
大丈夫か、少年。
なんで声を上げないの？気づくのが遅れてたら死んでたわよ。
命令だから口を聞くなって。
あれは違う。あんたはなんでそんな。
落ち着け、ベルベット。
お前、
Hmm.
大麻市に刺激されていたのか。やはりそうか。こいつは意志を封じられているんだ。本来精霊は人間と同じ心を持つ存在だ。だが大麻師どもは強制的に精霊の意志を封じ込めている。
Really?
ずっとこのままなの？
わからん。大麻師の配下
Oh
から出し
man,
た
the
精霊
moral
は
dilemma
初め
with
て見た。
this. It's like a whole, my lips is sealed, sorry, I'm bound, I can't do anything beyond that.
困ったことがあったら言っていいんだぞ。
困ったこと。
大麻師が精霊の意志を封じてるって言ってたよな。
ああ。本来は人間同様、それぞれが自我を持つ存在として、ずっとこの地で生きてきた。俺たちの存在を知覚できるのは、大麻師のように霊能力が強い一部の人間だけだったが、
あの降臨の日で変わったんだな。
精霊は波の人間たちにも見えるようになり、意志を奪われ、命令通りに動く道具にされた。ゴーマに対抗する術を得たと人間どもは喜び、アルトリウスの奇跡だと称えたが、精霊はものじゃない。
精霊はものじゃない。ものよ。アルトリウスにとっては、精霊もゴーマも人間も、みんな五体相な断りを実現するための道具でしかない。ものにしか見えないのよ。弟すら。
If the being is discarded as nothing but tools, then there is no such thing as wanted free peace, only just pain of living as something else. I want to go back. There's an opening up at the top. I want to check that out. I'm trying to think of a good word phrase to state what I just heard. You know, because it's running in my back of my head. I think a good statement of that is along the lines of, if anybody is pretty much seen, used, discarded as nothing but a tool. Eventually I'll be able to do that. Then they would be seen and would be considered in the end as nothing. What a horrid and horrible way of life. Hopefully we can free the boy of this, tormented control. That's what I call it. The boy may not completely realize it. And it eventually will. Me and my little detective persona. Sometimes I don't mind trying to, you know, because my little book here, I'm French Continuous Design, kind of call it I call it a codex, in a way. Before I go up there, let me see what's over here. This side. And there, sometimes there are things in there I can read, or I can even record in it myself. Courtesy of my little detective persona here.
そこよ、そこだ。呪い、逃がすはしない。サンダーブレス、効果陣、呪い、効果陣、そこだ。クライマックス、呪い、空破、とどめ。
勝負ありだな。
そこよ、そこだ。クライマックス、とどめ。ラッシュストライク、効果陣、そこよ。
呪えぜ行くぜ
効果陣、
一の方風神君。
そこよ。
逃がすかよ
呪い、
こいつはどうだ
効果陣、
こいつはどうだ
呪い。そこよ、呪い、そこだ。クライマックス。
俺の勝ちだな。命がいらないようだな。
そこだ。クライマックス。とどめ。ラッシュストライク。効果陣。
こいつはどうだこいつはどうだ風神来いどうだ
効果陣。
戦慄しろスプリットステップほら
効果陣。呪い。そこだ。
Nice.
ずいぶん変わった立ち筋。
ここいらじゃマイナーなもんでな。
Nice. Okay, I guess good progress. Gonna pull a B right back in a moment. So, the bathroom break and stuff. All right. All right, I'm back. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, cool. I'm back. I'm back. Back. There we go. Yeah, I think the term, I was looking it up, the term is subservient, where they pretty much obey, they exercise obedience unquestionably. They don't question the order, they just obey. Kind of reminds me of that old, like a drawn art piece that was made years ago with the white figure, or the face, the large face, and it would say like the words obey. So yeah. The boy is completely and maximally subservient. They obey almost any order without question, even if the order is contradictory. Cats. I'm gonna get off and go to bed. Good night. All right, you have a good night, sir. Great to see you, Haseo, once again. Take care of yourself. Have a wonderful night. Peace. Yep, they obey any question, even if it's contradictory. Say the worst kind of certitude anyone would ever have, the muster. Or even endure. Of course, could it depend on the owner? To this extent, this is pretty much a freebie of anybody. So it's not really limited to just one person. Anybody could give the kid an order and he'll do anything. Yeah, it's funny. It's some way like someone's in there like there. Whoops. Turtles.
亀のゴーマ。
いいえ、ゴーマじゃないっすよ。おい
Got
らは
it all
ホワ
wrong.
イトカメにっす。驚かせてしまって恐縮っす。
You know, waving
ゴーマ
your
じゃないなら精霊か？
いえ、
sleeves
カ
like
メ人
that.
はカメにっす。もろもろのご不審はごもっともっすが、これ以上の追及はどうかご勘弁いただきたいっす。
おう、これはご丁寧に。
恐縮っす。
亀人一族はやり手の旅商人。
Ah.
俺たちのような裏稼業には何かと重宝する存在だ。
行商人か。役に立ちそうね。
はいっす。お客様の笑顔が第一。それがホワイトカメ屋のモットーっす。ただ場所が場所だけにお値段は少々お高めになってしまうっすが。
嫌よ。負けて。
誠に申し訳ないっすが、辺境の商売は何かと手間賃がかかりまして。
それはそっちの都合でしょ。
確かにそうっすが。
素直に認めたわね。じゃあ通常価格で手を打ってあげるわ。
感謝の印にお客様の笑顔ってやつをやっとくか。に。
Yeah, doing your wave dance, your wavy wavies, miss. All right. case anyway. Okay. We got this other stuff too. Okay. Huh. Alright, alright. It's interesting. Well, after whatever goes on here, I can end this stream once I deal with the sort of final boss fight. Cool. Let me get the save one more time. I'm gonna do whatever is happening now. If there's a boss fight, cool, and then I can end the stream from there. I just want to get to that point.
すごい値切り方だったな、ベルベット。
当たり前の交渉よ。食い殺して品を奪うよりマシでしょ。
お前、死神より。
仮面人。
あんな変な奴がいるなんて世界は広いよな、少年。
あっちも俺たちを見て同じことを思ってるだろうさ。
ゴーマと精霊と死神のご一行か。
でしょうね。
So they gotta deal with it.
亀人ってなんだ？
名前の通り、亀人だ。
だから何なんだ？
亀人は亀人だ。行商が得意な種族だと考えればいい。
ウミガメみたいな甲羅を背負ってたし、名は体を表すってやつか。 俺は6番目で六郎だしな。
僕は2番目の刺激精霊だから2号。
それは名前じゃない。ただの称号だ。
いい加減少年にも名前をつけてやらんとな。
僕の名前。
Well, since it said the name is Laffy said, I wonder if that's the name that she's gonna give him. Well, we'll see. Oh, I guess that path leads me back to the, Western area. Okay. Mercury satchel, nice.
Hmm. アイフリード海賊団の副長は妙な弦を担ぐのね。
癖みたいなものだ。どうせ裏しか出ない。
その金貨ってどこの国のものなんだ？表は女神、裏は死神なんてのは初めて見た。
裏側は厳密には死神じゃない。これは魔王ダオスだ。
なんかどっかで聞いたような名前だな。
女神マーテルと魔王ダオス。ラグナロック第765章。
Ragnarok.
ドラシル戦記より。
Norse mythology much?
よく知っているな。これは異国の古代遺跡から発掘されたカーラン金貨と呼ばれる貨幣だ。柔らかい金でできているが、特殊な加工で高度が高められていて傷がつきにくい。
へえ、ずいぶん珍しいものなんだな。
あんた本が好きなの？
好き。テレサ様の部屋にたくさん本があって、僕はいつも本を読んでいた。ラグナロックは神話時代の戦記で何回も読んだ。
それにしてもそんな珍しいコインどこで手に入れたの？
話せば長くなるが。
ならいい。
ちなみにさっきはコインで何を決めたんだ？
今話すようなことでもない。
そうか、余計な詮索だったな。すまん。
Oh, okay. Interesting.
行くわよ。効果で
蹂躙しろ。ウィンドランス。
効果で
伝わったが
見切れるか。効果で次だ。
蹂躙しろ。ウィンドランス。
効果でそこだ。せいやそこだ。食らい尽くす。効果でそこだ。食らい尽くす。やれやれね。
All right. Enemy that spawned and drop equipment. Eliminate kids. Okay. Neat equipment drop. Nice.
警備がいないな。押してみるか。
待て、調べた状況と違う。
Force field barrier.
警備を変えやがったな。
なるほどね。さっきのサソリやこの結界が死神の不幸ってわけか。
この程度で済めばいいんだがな。
正面突破は難しいな。どう攻める？
崖を降りた先に検察時に使われた搬入口があるはずだ。そっちを探る。
よく調べたわね。
この程度は当然だ。
一気に片付ける。そこだ。逃しはしない。サイバーブリッジ。
捕らえられまい。ほら、左だ。捕らえられまい。この程度。
そこだ。食らい尽くす。逃しはしない。サイバーブリッジ。
逃がすなよ。捕らえられまい。
食らい尽くす。
駐輪しろ。
効果ディフ。効果ディフ。
捕らえられまい。
効果ディフ。
捕らえられまい。
やれやれね。
All right. Alright, found a save point.
あれが搬入口か。
こっちには警備がいるな。
つまり結界はないってことね。行こうよ。ダメ、その人は。
気をつけろ。そいつは。
Oh boy. Demon guards. Huh. Surprisingly, they're
捕らえられ
dead.
まい。いきなりゴーマになりやがった。
どういう不運よ。
だから言っただろ。
効果陣。
好きにさせ。
そこだ。このね、血だらけよ。ゼロイン。
Ooh,
捕らえられまい。
nice.
血だらけだ。たまったか。
効果陣。
警備がゴーマ病にかかってるとはな。これも死神の力か。
まあな。
けど突っ込んでたら危なかった。止めてくれて助かっ。
俺じゃない。気づいたのはこいつだ。
これからもしっかり警戒頼むわよ。死神が一緒なんだから。
喋ってもいいってことだよ。
警戒はしっかり。
手間をかけさせないで。食らい尽くせ。呪い逃しはしない。サンダーブリッジ。効果にそこだ。食らい
本気になるまでもなかったな。
Let me save here. I wanted to see something. I know I'm supposed to go there, but I wanted to see something. That's why I found the save point. All right, I was just curious. Like, would I be able to let through there? I was like, nope. Okay. Well, I think pretty much this is where I'm going to stop. All right, this is where I'm going to stop. So apparently the so-called exorcists pretty much there's the commentary for a bit. So these so-called exorcists, at least from what we're witnessing, for some, like, they use these malakam, in this case, even the children, the child ones, in their battle against the daemon and monsters and other creatures. But in the way that it is done is that where's the, I'm gonna find the thing here. It's like they're being, yeah, it's like the boy, like the Malakam children are subservient. So the order isn't by just someone who's an exorcist. The order is also like Anybody, even Velvet, could give an order, and the boy would follow it. It was like she said, it's like you could follow orders to even hurt each other, you know. Like you can attack your own just by an order. It's like any order. Kind of makes you wonder, like, how are they raising up these Malaikum kids? Like what kind of training? What are they doing? Oh my gosh. I mean, a term you can also say manipulation, using them as puppets, tools, objects for gains. The ends justify the means. Use them for whatever means necessary. A means to an end. That typical phrase. Just by that alone is already painting the Exorcist as somewhat as a bad light. And you know, when you think of Exorcist, I mean, Exorcist is, you know, is that referring to someone who exorcises or is supposed to cast out, supposed to free someone of demons or anything. In this world, tells Berseria, it's to destroy, hunt, and eradicate any demons, creatures, monsters that are a threat to humanity. So it's protecting humanity, protecting humans. But it's funny though, you have the Daemon plague thing that occurred that now turned two soldiers or two guards there into Daemon. I think also it's a question of what kind of authority and authorship do these exorcists have, and how do they function in this world? I think that's a really good question for another occasion, is how are, now that, you know, it's been years for Velvet, she's been locked away, you know, how have the exorcists rule or exercise their authority and power in this world? A really interesting question. It makes you wonder, is this a rule that's being ruled with like an iron fist kind of? Is this an iron fist kind of ideology? You know, is this type of iron fist rulership? Interesting world, huh? Interesting game world. Well, just reading the world has its own questions and evidences. What could be going on in the story for me to investigate? A lot of deep stuff. And also seeing the characters within it operating in this world. And each of them with their own motivations and journeys. Just like it is in Tales of Games. So I look forward to getting to know more about these characters as well, and what's happening with these exorcists and so forth. Alright then, folks. I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to go ahead and rest. Take care. God bless. Have a nice night. Also have a happy Merry Christmas. I know Christmas Day is coming up this Thursday. I haven't really thought of anything to do on Christmas. I just put down in my schedule in the community posts where I post my schedule, I put down Merry Christmas. That's it. I'm not sure about doing anything random on that day. Like if I wanted to come on and stream on that day, I would, but I don't know. I'm just gonna be, you know, doing some presents and stuff, all that jazz, the Christmas stuff, the Merry Christmas stuff with family, all that. That's all that's what we're gonna be doing. Yep. All right, then, folks. All I gotta say is peace out. Take care. See y'all on the flip side. Just gonna go ahead and rest up. All right. All right then. Peace.